Hey skiers, Emily from skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2023 ski test. I'm pretty excited to be talking about the Salomon QST Stella 106 today. Going into this review, I will say I'm slightly biased. I have been skiing on the Salomon QST Stella 106 for several years now. Starting off when I was living out west in Lake Tahoe, it was my daily driver. Now back here in Vermont, I still use it as actually a touring ski, but then also as kind of my wider option on those kind of softer snow, deeper days. So really big fan of this ski, excited to talk about it. This is the widest model in the QST line, 106 underfoot, so it's definitely a soft snow freeride focused ski. But what really kind of stands out with this powder specific ski, if you will, is that where most powder skis have kind of a twin rocker in the tip and tail shape, these have kind of a more directional shape and profile. So what that does is it still provides you with a lot of float and maneuverability in the tips, and then a little bit more stability and control from the tails, which is just a really ideal combination. Looking at last year's QST Stella 106, a few upgrades to it, including the graphics, and we also have a few upgrades to the shape and the profile. So same construction, and the construction, we have a full poplar wood core, so you get that really light, nimble, lively feel to it. And then we also have Salomon's CFX blend, which is a fiber layer of carbon and flax kind of woven together. And what that does is it doesn't add extra weight, but it still provides that really, really fantastic strength and stability that you want underfoot. So just really bringing a lot of precision and control to the ski with that CFX blend. We also have Salomon's corked amplifier in the tips and tails. Cork is a pretty lightweight material, and what that does is having it positioned in the tips and tails, it just really provides that vibration absorption where, you know, when you're kind of going into any kind of choppy snow or crud, the tips you're trying to engage in the snow, and, you know, sometimes you get that tip flap, if you will. So with this corked amplifier, they really kind of hold strong right from the tips all the way through, which is pretty ideal and definitely noticeable when you're skiing these skis. So just adding to the overall foundation. So that's pretty much it for the construction. Speaking to the shape and profile, like I said, I already kind of mentioned that it has a little bit more of a directional shape than your classic deep snow ski, which I really like, and I think a lot of people will like as well. But you still have that all-terrain rocker, so you can see pretty clearly here, and looking at it head-on, you get that pretty dramatic taper and early rise in the tips. So just providing that really just floaty, surfy feel through soft snow. And then you have camber underfoot. You also have, this was another upgrade to this year's model, is you have the double sidewall technology, which really goes a long way, especially for this ski. All of the QST skis have that this year, but especially for a wider, more powder-focused ski, having the double sidewalls is just fantastic. When you're on trail and on that firmer snow, you still can have that, you know, really high performance ceiling. Whereas you're, you know, in other skis, wider, fatter skis, sometimes when you're on that firm snow and you're on trail and on groomers, you're feeling like a little limited and like you should probably be off trail in that softer snow, and you kind of lack the confidence on it. Whereas on these, you really can feel it. And then looking at the tails, you see that it has that kind of flatter, more directional shape, but you still get a little bit of an early rise in the tails. So it's just really strong and stable in the tails, providing just that nice early release out of turns and just strong all the way through. This is a 173 in length, and with that you get an 18-meter turn radius. So It's bringing you up to the longer radius turns, so you definitely get kind of that more surfy, smeary kind of feel on these skis. So wouldn't say you have the quickest, snappiest edge to edge, quick turning radius, but it's really ideal with this style of ski. It just, like I said, gives you that really kind of surfy, longer arcing turn feel, which is really great in powder. But overall, I really love these skis. They're highly maneuverable given the shape and the width underfoot. So you're not limited. They have a range of capabilities, really can stay strong on trail and on groomers, and then it's a blast in the softer snow. So I would recommend these to intermediate to advanced female skiers who are looking for a kind of an all-around ski that has a range of capabilities, but is definitely more soft snow powder focused. So head on over to skiessentials.com. Definitely check these out, and we'll see you on the slopes. Bye.